28, 1918. Oppression, rule, and exhaustion. A group of visionary leaders. It was the time to leave behind the grasp of a foreign ruler and birth a new leader. A new flag arose standing midst of Caucasus. Blue, red, green. The flag did not only carry colors, it carried a declaration that people will live free, democratic, safe. This was the birth of Azerbaijani Democratic Republic. The ADR was first secular democratic republic in Muslim world. Though short-lived, it laid the groundwork for future modern, inclusive, and sovereign Azerbaijan. As someone who deeply cherishes the democratic roots of our nation, I've spent my time on reflecting on the legacy of its founders, not just as history, but as a calling. Today, I invite you all to remember not only who they were, but why they still matter. We will journey back to the moment when hope was declared as policy, walk through the moments sparked in the short 2 years, and reflect on how that vision still lives in the beating heart of Azerbaijan. But before we celebrate what was achieved, we must understand what it took to begin with. Azerbaijan Democratic Republic was born in a time of uncertainty, but it was driven by a vision of freedom. Following by the collapse of Russian Empire, Azerbaijani leaders declared its independence on May 28, 1980. The Azerbaijani Republic, it emerged amid war, foreign threats, even internal struggles, and yet it still managed to assert its sovereignty. Leaders like Mehmet Emin Rasulzadeh, they were driven by the liberal and democratic ideals. Famous words of Mehmet Emin Rasulzadeh are, "Once raised, the flag will never fall." And that phrase became a symbol of national resilience. But you can ask a question, how much can be achieved when a country just found its voice? Azerbaijan Democratic Republic, with its brief existence, still affected history, democratic, and civil rights. The ADR granted voting rights for women in 1918, which was a revolutionary act even by European standards. The Republic founded key institutions such as Baku State University and National Army, and those institutions later, they founded the backbone of the Republic. The ADR also promoted religious tolerance, multiculturalism, and secular governance. And by allowing different ethnic groups, languages, it created a pluralistic society. And yet, the greatest measure of a republic isn't how long it lasts, but how deeply it lives on. Yeah. Every May 28, Azerbaijani, they celebrate their Republic Day. And by celebrating their Republic Day, they remind themselves of the democratic roots of their nation. In 2018, as stated by the Embassy of Azerbaijan, the 100th anniversary was celebrated with national events, monuments, and scholarly publications. As we look back, we're also looking inward, wondering what it feels like to carry that torch of history to the future. The Azerbaijan Democratic Republic may have lasted only 2 years, but its ideals live over a century. Today, we saw the birth of a republic, the reforms that we defined, and the vision that still echoes in Azerbaijan's nation. Democracy is not inherited. It's declared, defended, and passed down, like a flag raised high going through the winds of history. And so, may we never lower it, for once raised, the flag will